and family
Well, then
leaving.
why did we run out in the first place?
Because we got to get my character up. We was trying to get Samuel up and my character up to where we could fight.
So tonight's D&D update will seem a bit, I don't know, dull but not dull, because it's going to take very little time to tell you guys what happened, and yet a whole lot happened within the amount of time I'm going to be describing. Make sense? Okay, good. Let's get into it. So, I was knocked out in the previous session, as I told you guys. So this time we got the lizards and everything to the cave, but in order, or to the cave entrance, I should say, but in order to do that, we had to fight through a lot of the mutants. Even our lizard folk bard got a bit brutal this time. She rolled a couple of criticals and everything. It was quite nice. A moment like that when a peaceful character has just had enough and yeah, it came at the perfect time. And then once they got us out of the magical field, they poured potions down our throats, woke us back up, did all that stuff. I wired the cave entrance for explosives after a couple of rolls to, get the proper things in place. And then after that, once I did get those rolls, then, and only then, did we successfully blow it and get out of there. But we don't know what else happened, because as soon as we got safe and I blew the entrance, it was 8 o'clock. It's time for us to stop. Perfect timing. Sometimes you've just got those little cliffhanger moments that happen right on the dot. This was definitely one of those right on the dot situations. We made it out of there alive. I could describe to you every single enemy that showed up. The Mind Flare showed back up, things like that. But and again, the Mind Flare, we're not even sure if it was an enemy or not. I'm not entirely sure, but those things are tricky, so you never want to trust one of those. But anyway, just that being said, just a bunch of enemies, and we managed to escape. So that's the important part. What happens next time, though? We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, and also tomorrow, this mop, this ungodly amount of hair. I get rid of it tomorrow because I'm scheduled with Dad for a haircut. So, we figured, why the heck am I just doing them on weekends when we can totally get away with doing it on a weeknight? I don't know why we were stuck on the whole doing a weekend schedule, but anyway. It is 9:29, so I need to get to bed. So, with all that reporting to you guys, good night, everybody. See you soon. Got that haircut. By the way, the weird music playing in the background is I am watching Matt Pat play his Game Theory live session. Take a deep breath, people that can't sleep well at night. A new FNAF thing has come out. Some people are calling it FNAF 6. We're not sure if Scott's actually officially considering it FNAF 6 or not, the creator of the FNAF games. But it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. You get to run your own Freddy Fazbear's, and then whenever you head to the night of your days, then you have to reorder your supplies while fighting off animatronics. Lovely. You know it's going to happen at some point, guys. Just those things are so connected to us at some point. It has to happen. Even if it's not until Halloween next year, it has to happen at some point. I didn't realize how small system requirements were for Jackbox games. I'm going to be doing a game night with my parents and my girlfriend coming soon for, early Christmas. So I tested to see if Jackbox could run on my laptop. A laptop that does not have much stats at all because I didn't get it for gaming or anything like that. So yeah, I just decided to try it because, otherwise it totally runs. So I'll be able to take this down, connect it, because it's got an HDMI port to the television, and we'll be able to play some Jackbox games along with all the other board games we're going to play. Nice. It's the 10th of December, 2017, and time for some explanation about last night, actually. Last night I was over at Kevin and Samantha's for an ugly sweater party. So that's why I was wearing, well, the prerequisite ugly sweater. Although I like that sweater, I'm going to keep it and use it for other circumstances. Probably going to wear it on a stream whenever it gets closer to Christmas. Anyway, that being said, so that was just a nice little Christmas party that she was throwing, and she decided to add the theme of an ugly sweater to it. So that's where that went. I thought it was quite clever. We played board games and all that stuff. You guys got to see that. I again died in Betrayal at House on the Hill, but helped everyone else while I was doing it. I seem to always be the one that dies in that game when I'm over at Kevin and Samantha's. It's like whenever we're being betrayed, I'm the one that contributes to the goal, but still miserably dies. Today, me and Mom and Dad went over to Huddle House. That was nice. Got a nice filling breakfast. In fact, I'm still feeling that filling breakfast. I haven't had to eat anything today because it was a big one. But I took care of this from Mom and Dad's main front room because it was filled with my Christmas decorations for the place. And no, I don't have that many Christmas decorations. I think that's just the only tub they had to put them in. But anyway, those include my Charlie Brown tree here, because my whole joke is I live in a camper. There's no room around here for a full-size tree, so get a Charlie Brown tree. Another thing that I have had for quite a while, even before I had my own place, is this. This is my Snowbot. It was an old Think Geek thing. I don't know if they even still sell them or not, but yeah, that was... And then we go outside. There are actually two things outside. My two Christmas decorations outside are, again, something from Think Geek, actually. A 8-bit wreath, which it's starting to show a little bit of fade. If they still sell those, I might need to replace it. And Mom got me this because of my love of gnomes. A Christmas gnome. So he sits in my outside chair whenever it's Christmas time. But yeah. Those are my Christmas decorations that I put up. I actually wish I could have come up with something for the studio this year, for the streaming setup. But as it is, I didn't really find anything. I mean, you've got to think of the shelf setup that I have for the background. I had to find something that was small and stuff like that, and I didn't really find anything this year, at least. Doesn't mean next year wouldn't be a thing. Who knows, maybe I can put tinsel on the top of it next year or something, I don't know. Anyway. So, that's taken care of. Also, big little milestone, really. Anyway, one take snaps. A milestone me and Mom hit today while we were recording Let's Plays is that we finished it. We finished BioShock. And you guys will get to see that this week. So, it also means we're going to take a 1-week hiatus from Let's Plays the next week so we can figure out what game we want to play for next, because we knew we were getting close to the end of the game, but it did sort of sneak up on us. So, yeah, it was one of those. So we'll see where we are from there and get back with you. We got a couple of ideas of what game we want to play next, but I'm going to discuss it with Mom. There's always give and take with this, where both of us discuss it instead of just one of us wanting to play something. Considering, say, for certain times, It's usually me playing the game and Mom providing color commentary, as it were. That's sort of our dynamic, with every now and then a co-op game that she can play too, like Lego Dimensions, right? But because of that, we both kind of discuss it and go, okay, which ones do we want to play? Like, this one was easy this time because Mom said, can we play BioShock? And I went, yeah. If you're okay with the fact that we're going to be playing a sweary, violent game, then yes, we can totally play BioShock. So that was her request, and I was totally down with it. And like I said, I've now pitched a couple of games to her, and we're gonna figure it out. Should be good, regardless of what we go to next. The other thing is that I found a relic from my childhood that was at Walmart. It was I will tell you this much, it was a board game that we had in storage, and it was your good old-fashioned cardboard board game, and mice got to it, hence destroying it, which was a shame because I loved that game. And then I randomly saw it in Walmart, and I had to freaking get it. And it was even a special edition of it. The mechanics are quite good and everything. But I'm not going to spoil it here yet, because I have friends that will probably be seeing this, because I think they watch them. I will give you the pop culture hint I gave them, though. For some weird reason, I keep on hearing drums come out of the box.